And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. This beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning, which is in fact a Saturday, and it is morning, at least where I am today. Hope you're having an excellent day. Hope your week has gone at least marginally well. Is it fabulous? Is it not? Whatever. But hopefully it's great. I just realized my webcam is being silly. Huh. Cool. Well, that's going to be a thing this whole stream. All right. Well, let's jump into it. Yeah, for some reason it is just odd. It's like it got shifted or something. I don't know. Whatever it is. So, hey, Frog Queen, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. And Fear also. So great to have you here. It is an awesome and amazing day anytime anyone is around. But it is, it's going well. Yep. I'm over here in my happy Viking village, which is doing reasonably well, actually. I think for the most part. I've got the outsides of the buildings going. I've got farmers there, so and the creeper gif, which is always fun. And so now first thing I'm going to do here is fly here for a minute. I like being able to fly. It's a little bit of a hack, but we'll go with it. I want to add some coarse dirt to these roads. Okay, sort of get them dirtied up a little bit. Nice. Yep, it's Viking, so it's really basic, but I kind of like where it's going. So I wasn't going for fantasy Vikings. I was going for like historical Vikings. Yeah, so it's nice. I'm glad you like it. It took a little bit of just weirdness and playing and all this stuff. I don't often put blocks in the right place, but when I do, it's awesome. All right, I actually need to add a little bit more. Just add a little bit more. This is one of those parts I am so bad at. Is how do I make this look sort of natural but also used? Let's get the snow out of here for a minute. I absolutely need to get a snow golem or two once I'm done with this, just to run across all of this mess. Let's see. I do want to drop another. Do I want to drop another? Yeah, let's throw another set of planks in there. It's going to be one of those days. I can kind of tell now. It's like, all right. This is one of those. I really felt for Scar when I was watching his video when he was trying to put in the streets for his Aqua Town or whatever he's got going on over there on Hermitcraft. And it's like, this is just weird and annoying. And how do you get all of this stuff placed so it looks natural? Now, having it up like that, less natural than it could be, Let's throw a little bit more spruce there. As I was looking at pictures and things that I saw of various Viking villages and things, you'd see, and obviously they were contemporary photos because they had so many cameras then. No, but what you were seeing in a lot of these Viking villages is they did try to put down some planks to help deal with the muddy spots. They didn't, but it wasn't perfect, and resources were limited, so you had a little bit of mud. That's kind of what I'm going with the grass path. I'm thinking I might want to throw a little podzol in here too, but that's going to be a little something that I'll have to play with a little bit. Yes. Bring this up this way here. Just a touch, you know? So this is the bit I just don't quite have a grasp on. But getting there, hopefully. That little bit of grass is just... Yeah. I suppose I could have turned it into grass path, but we'll go with this. This is one of those times, too, where I like the grass path, what it looks like. I don't entirely like that it's not a full block here, but, you know, you go with it. But, yeah, I was thinking about that. I was watching Scar get his road in, and I was watching... actually, it was Frog Queen. It was getting some of the path in and around, I suppose, the circus a while back, and some of those other areas. It's like, okay, roads. I could take the Back to the Future approach, you know, where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, and that's it, you know. And I was looking at what you're doing, and yeah, it's a lot like what Scar was doing, and it's like, okay, I could try to do that. In some ways, this village is a challenge for me because it's typically I just sort of freehand. Oh, what looks good? What do I feel like doing today? Right, that sort of thing. And this is a little bit more of, well, working off inspirational photos, taking some examples from other builds, and trying to build something that looks a little bit more. I don't entirely want to say realistic, but kinda. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see now. Yep. So how's everybody doing? I'm hoping everyone is doing well. Said this. I didn't put this llama in here. It just ended up there. So we now have a apparently prize llama. You know, it happens. You go with it. Okay, so oh, I do still have a bed in here. Okay. You know, I wonder sometimes, like, did I leave stuff where I thought so? Ooh, building a new computer. Man, that sounds fun. Now, I don't typically like messing around with computer hardware, but the next machine I get, I'm definitely going to be building myself. Okay, this is the other thing I plan on working on today, too. After I get the roads in, is I need to fill in this house, because it's got my portal here and all that fun stuff that I need to deal with. So I want this house at least to be decorated. The rest of them, I may just leave empty. But let's see. So I think this road needs some dirting up. Oh man, I just started playing because I deal with computer hardware as part of my job at work. Typically, though, I'm dealing with servers, so it's network cards, it's replacing the RAM. On a rare occasion, I have to replace a motherboard, that type of thing, which is fine. You know, it's just not my favorite thing in the world to deal with. Yep, I'm sorry, sir. This wall is only pretending to be a door. You don't get to leave. But yeah, looking at all that fun stuff, it's like, you know, I could really maybe get into. Yeah, it's not fun all the time. Yeah, exactly. Well, I ran into that. I was dealing with. I'd replaced the heat sink on my CPU, which is kind of what got me back into the. Yeah, maybe I will build my own. Yeah, and the road is sort of widening out here just a touch, just for. You know, I figure they're over here with the cows. They're doing stuff. And so I got the new heatsink, which was there. What? Okay. apparently he has managed to tie his llama to the wall. I don't know how that happened, but you're not going to go far with that llama, dude. I mean, it's fair, I suppose, but you know, it's like, so it's replacing the heatsink anyway. It's like, all right, great. I think maybe I know how this works, because I do. But man, it was a pain. And then realized that my heatsink was too big for my case. That wasn't fabulous. It's like, oh, you need a larger case. So I have a larger case. This will be fine. Yeah, no. So my case doesn't exactly close all the way, which is sad. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I thought it was good. Didn't have measurements, I guess. So nice. Yeah, that's one of the things too I want to look at doing is getting a well, as I build this up, getting a nice gigantic case of Doom. I suppose I could also maybe make it a gigantic case of Minecraft, but Doom really seems more fitting. And the other thing, this is definitely showing my age, okay? I don't particularly see a reason to have glowing lights in my case. For me, computers were something that you stash under a desk and you never look at. You know, about the only thing that I've let's see, oh yes, this is, I want a clear case here. Is that was when my fan was having issues. I wanted to be able to see, is my fan actually running? Which fan is not spinning? Is it the cooling fan for the GPU? Is it the cooling fan for the processor? All right. But yeah, so I say this, oh yeah, if it doesn't do all these, 18 trillion colors, it's just not worth getting. It's like, I'm not sure it's worth spending extra money on, but I said I'm sort of old-fashioned that way, I guess. All right, so how are we doing on road here? I think let's go ahead and drop that in, and I want to throw some planks down here, clear off a little bit of this snow, just so I can see what's going on. You buy budget cases. Gotcha. Well, that's it. If I want to spend money on the PC, I really want to spend the money on the insides, right? The one thing I want to be sure of is having a case that's got a good enough airflow that I don't have to worry about that, Let's see. Do I want this road? It's kind of sort of meandering up this way, so I think I'll drop that in here. Okay, so it's not going too badly, I think. This road's not quite as trampled, so I think we're okay. This one, I actually should probably take this section out. Do I still have netherrack? I do. Netherrack is good for this, just because it wipes out quickly. I was watching a streamer a while back, Perilous Pete. Sadly, he hasn't been on for a while, but when he was terraforming a mushroom biome, and that's how he did it. It's like, we'll just throw netherrack on, and it goes on fast, comes up fast. It's all good. All right, so let's take a little bit more of this coarse dirt. Do I have... so that's just regular dirt. I like coarse dirt for this type of thing. Often it looks too much like dirt. Which I guess is sort of the point. I want dirt that's not going to become grass, but... Okay, so yeah, this area, I do want to throw a little bit of dirt back here. Let's throw a little bit this way. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's actually take some regular dirt, grass that up just a touch. Because, yeah, I just want this to... It's not like they had paved roads, right? They had a little bit of... You see some planks down where they were trying to keep things from getting too muddy. And then you've got, of course, the trampled spots, a few dirt spots, you know. It's, should be okay. All right. So let's hop up here and just take a look at what the roads are doing. Okay, it's not too bad. I think I want to throw a little bit more coarse dirt in this intersection here. That area is pretty good. So let's... Actually, I'm going to come in here, put a little more coarse dirt, and maybe a little bit more spruce. Hello, spruce. Okay, that was bad. Try this again. Hello, spruce. Okay, that's a little bit better. You know... This whole, you know, accent thing, I don't have working for me today. Also, this whole speaking without choking on my spit thing. Highly recommend it. If you can go through life talking without choking on your spit, highly recommend it. Okay, so that's going to go there. Let's throw a little bit of dirt here. Yeah, this is... Just a little bit of a storage shed. They had some of those. Oh yeah, absolutely. Get all that work finished. I saw you were working on some YouTube vids and stuff too, which is cool. Which, while I'm thinking about it, I really should shout out the Frog Queen because she is awesome. All right.
Shout out to the Frog Queen.
Okay, well, that's good. Except, oh. It didn't finish. What's going on? Yeah, it turns out OBS, I think, is just freaking out a little bit. My whole system is freaking out. Anyway, as I was saying, you look at some of those pictures, they had these sort of dugout style sheds too. This one covers up, it was a natural entrance to a cave. So I figured, you know what? Let me leave that. Because the cave is cool. And, yeah. Alright, so we got some stuff going this way. Let's see, how are we doing here? Yeah, I think I'll leave that grass. Actually, it'd be nice to get in here, maybe throw a little extra grass. I also have to get up. I need bone meal. I'm going to need a lot of bone meal. Because I need to bone meal the roofs of these buildings. Which is a weird thing to say when it comes down to it. Oh, yes, well, of course, my buildings will be done once I bone meal them. And, yeah. Oops, no. Just want to expand that out that way just a touch. Alright, well, since darkness is falling, where do I have bone meal? That is a deep and probing question. I think I have it in the nether. Which, of course, makes all sorts of sense, right? Huh. Well, yeah, got bones. I really need to organize this stuff, but... throw them in my library. I think I threw a bunch of extra bone meal or bones or something over here in my tree farm. Okay, farm is a little bit of a stretch, but okay, that'll work. Because it's more of a tree harvesting machine. You know, you plant the tree, push them over 23, 24 times, and then cut them down. It was just a lot nicer to deal with getting stems this way than trying to deal with the natural trees. Alright, cool. So let's grab a quick nap. Oh, one of these days I need to get over here and finish this. Well, I am over here, but I need to... Okay, lots of people are bursting into flame. That's cool. But yeah, one of these days I need to get over here and finish up my trading hall. Get those guys all traded up. Exciting. Okay. Well, lots of critters bursting into flame, and I am okay with that. That's right. Oh. I don't want your arrows, but I will take your bones. That's right. Your arrows mean nothing to me. Alright. So, back up. Yep. There's Santa's workshop. There's a Viking village. They're totally neighbors. Alright. So, let's take some of this. And that's... Actually, that might be enough bone meal. We shall see. Today, we shall be bone mealing the world. So I'll go ahead and leave some of that snow on there. That should be fine. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing this is you look at some of the photos or the recreations or the archaeological evidence they've had for some of those Viking villages. And, you know, they were turf roofs. They often just let them grow. You know, so it's... So I'm just going to turf roof. Obviously, they've already got grass. But I'm just going to slap some of the bone meal down. Now, the other thing I should do, too, is probably throw a little bit of grass path up here. I guess maybe I was wrong on the amount of bone meal I had. All right, but throw a little grass path on here for some of these spots, just for, you know, reasons. Just a little decorative nonsense. If you can't have decorative nonsense, what's the point, really? Okay, so we'll just slide this around this way, and that way, and all the ways. Alright, cool. Ow. Okay, well, that definitely looks like they need to mow their roof. Okay, it happens. This one, I don't think I'm going to make quite as messy. The other area was sort of a... I'm sort of picturing that one as sort of a poorer house. So they're not getting up and doing quite as much on this one. Right, that one they're keeping a little busy. This one, maybe it's a little newer. Hasn't had time for stuff to grow on it. Okay, and I think maybe I'll take the same sort of approach on this one. Now, it helps there's a little bit of snow, which is, well, I was going to say maybe keeping some of the grass from growing, but not especially. All right, now I do have some shears, and I could come in and do my own decorative grass, but decorative grass sounds like a new age band. Now opening for Wild Stallions, decorative grass. You know, just kind of, sort of. You know, it's like, I don't know. I had a thought. I've lost it. Okay, so just, of course, I probably should take some of those flowers off, but, you know, it's all right. Yeah, this one's, they've got a little bit of a growth thing going on here. Because it's turf, you're going to get stuff growing on it. But not quite to the same extent as that one way over there, where they're not getting up to mow. You know, it's hard enough to want to get up and mow your lawn. You know, if you have to mow your roof too, you know, how often are you going to want to do that, you know? Okay, this is another one I'm going to turf up a lot because it's just... Yeah, this is more of a shed. You know, the grass along the top of it is pretty chill. All right. All right. Maybe I'll throw a little bit around here too, just to add a little bit more, I don't know, stuff. Because again, it's not as if they're mowing their lawn, because they don't have a lawn. It's just this is the ground and this is what it is. Well, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more along this way. Take that one down. I mean, it's okay. It was just too tall. All right. So yeah, just throw a little bit of bone meal in some of these places. Give it some, especially around the back here. Just give it a little bit of extra clearing of the stuff. And then, you know, all of the extra grass and stuff. Okay, so this is starting to do okay. Go ahead and throw a little bit around here. More sort of in the middle areas. I don't think I want to throw too much over here. Again, these areas that aren't as well traveled, they'll deal with some. Take out the tall grass. Okay. Just double check. Make sure they're not in the house. Yeah, this is not a great house to want to live in, because the downstairs neighbors are grumpy a lot. They make a lot of noise, so you know, you gotta watch out for them. That, and they've got a loud pet. For those people who have neighbors that have loud pets, you know, in this case they do. They happen to be spiders. You know, they're really loud spiders, but okay, go and bring this up this way just a touch. All right. Okay, so this is looking a little bit better. I also need to get the get the bell in place. Not that it will make a whole lot of difference, I suppose, but I've got a bell. I feel like I should put it somewhere. All right. Let's throw a little bit more of this bone meal down. Just kind of around here. Huh. That was weird. It's like the bone meal added snow. Heh. Okay. Alright. Take out some of this. I did want a little bit in that corner. I want to throw a little bit over here as well. Just to, you know, these areas sort of around the gate maybe are a little less trampled. Right? Part of this area here by the gate is going to be fine. Okay, so how we doing? This is doing okay. So we'll throw a little bit of grass here along the back of this. Our little cow pen. All right, so how are we doing on the path? I think I need a little bit more. I'm gonna put a little bit more grass path down along this way. All right, and yeah, I said I was toying with the idea of throwing in some podzol. The problem with podzol is that it's very leafy, which is the whole point of it. But yeah, it's just very leafy. Go ahead and throw a little extra grass going that way. Actually, let's make this one dirt. It may grass up, which is fine. This is the door you want to go in anyway, so just sort of leave that. If I wanted to get really clever, and I probably don't actually want to be that clever, I'd put some hay bales with some pistons. A hidden piston door hidden behind the hay bales. So I joked about it last week that, oh yeah, that's where they keep their high tech stuff. The village here is just for show. All right. Okay. So let's take to the air here and just see how this is looking. Yeah, I think that's doing a little bit better. I want to throw just a touch more grass just in a couple of places here. Yeah, so it's fun. I was sitting down yesterday with my daughter over Google Meet, helping her out. She's starting up some online dance classes, which is super awesome. So we're working with that, getting her going there. She's going to be teaching a little bit of ballet. She has a degree in dance, and she wanted to become a professional dancer. Unfortunately, there's a body type bigotry that happens in ballet that's a little bit of a problem, and since she was short, definitely caused some problems for her. Okay, trim that down just a little bit. So now she's looking at, okay, teaching and that sort of fun. All right, so I think this is doing okay. So let's take a look now at the roads. We've got our farmland happening there. The one problem I have with villagers, actually I have many problems with villagers, but one of the problems I have with villagers is they don't understand the concept of keeping like crops together. They just mix and match crops all over the place. Like, look at this. You got wheat in the potatoes. You got potatoes in the wheat. What is wrong with you people? I mean, geez, nuggets, man. I don't know. They're just silly. Okay. Oh, you got your llama unhooked. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Ancient debris heads. I don't feel the need to use ancient debris to get heads, but yeah. Blue ice is good, but we have an ice farm, so I don't really feel the need to go dig that out or buy it from him. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to see. I've got a couple of places where I put in these stairs just to give the road a little bit of roughness in places. It's like, okay, they put it in, but it sank to the bottom of the mud. Put one of those here, too. Yes, it says you couldn't build a castle in the swamp. And I did, and it sank. Okay, it's been too long since I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail to be able to quote that. But still, you get the idea. All right, let's throw a little bit of bone meal over here. Okay. Yeah, because this area back here, you're not going to get a lot of people walking over here. So you're going to get some tall grass growing and other fun stuff like that. So, all right. So how are we doing detail-wise? I think we're doing okay. So, honestly, I was a little worried about the amount of open space in this village. I'm kind of cool with it, actually. I really like how this has turned out, We've got this... Of course, that's the train station. Which, of course, all good Viking villages had a train station. They did. Now, this is my little train station to run back over to the castle. The portal that connects to my nether pathways and all that stuff is in Santa's workshop over there. I have a portal in this building. This goes to my blaze farm. And I wanted a fast way between the two. Rail seems like a reasonable option. I was just going to build sort of like the old style covered rails, like that you'd see with the narrow gauge lines back in the day. But as I've looked at this, I really don't want that marring this section of landscape. So I think I'm just going to go subway with it. So that'll be its own special breed of fun. Of course, that means all of the redstone I did here the other day to make this door work, yeah, that's all going away. But, that's okay. Sometimes you realize you have better ideas, you go with the better ideas. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, those are just melting because of the torches. All right. Awesome. Now, I really should get in here, too, and get some better lighting. All right. These lampposts, that's part of, like, what was the natural spawn. This was a your standard tundra village, okay, which was nice. I decided to keep that lamp design. There's nothing too crazy about it. It works. But I do want this whole area to be lit up and spawn proof, so. All right, so step one now. Let's grab some of that. Now, do I have, obviously I've got snow. I've got lots of snow. But do I actually have jack-o'-lanterns here? Probably not. Okay, that's not surprising. All right, well, fine. Let's jump back to the mall for a minute. I know I've got... If I don't have jack-o'-lanterns, I have pumpkins. Oh, there's jack-o'-lanterns. Awesome. Okay. So, let's get a couple of snow golems working here. Now... Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do, too? I'm going to have to go get some shears and make derpy snowmen. Do you want a derpy snowman? Does you want to give him stupid face? Alright, so basically I'm just getting the snowmen here now to get more snow. Not because I expect them to last or anything like that, but this snowman's just going to be really fat, is how it turns out. Okay, oh, yes. Hop in the ender chest real quick. You know what's not there? Are my shears. I got flint and steel. If I want to melt a snowman, I am golden. But, well, that's annoying. Alright, fine. Yeah, that one's still got a little bit of iron left in it. Head back over to the crafting table. And I really need to move all of this stuff too, but... You know, and what's crazy is that I have like 18 pairs of shears somewhere just hidden. It's like, dude, we're right here, man. But no. All right. Come here, derpy snowman. Yes. Yes. Rise of the derpy snowmen. Gotcha. Okay. Sadly, you don't get the pumpkin, but it's okay. Come here, derpy snowman. Gotcha. Okay. Awesome. Just because I think the derpy snowmen are stupid, silly looking, and all that fun stuff. All right. Sweet. Suppose I could leave one with a pumpkin head, but you know, we'll go with it. Okay, cool. So they're gonna now, of course, they're fighting a battle against the torches. That's fine. I do need to put up a few more street lights, I think. Which I know I have more lanterns than that. Where did I put them all? Maybe I left it back at the mall. Or, you know, I'm just going to leave them scattered across shulker boxes everywhere. Which, you know, it's definitely going to be a thing. I know it's absolutely going to be a thing. All right, so I need lanterns. Now, I actually have a whole bunch of them around here somewhere because of... There we go. Because of trades. I bought a bunch of lanterns from these guys. I forgot which of these guys, but... One, I forgot who it is. Who sells lanterns? Is it? Oh, yeah. These guys. Yeah, so they sell lanterns. It's fabulous. Okay. Oh, the other thing I need to do while I'm here... I had to fix my rabbit farm. So... This design, I've seen this basic design built by 1.5 zillion people. Okay, and it seems to work, you know, reasonably well, I suppose. The problem is the fence that you're supposed to put under the rabbits keep getting caught in and then they drown. Okay, all right, this fence. The idea is it sits under the rabbits, but yeah, they get caught in the they basically get caught in the gears, and when you turn on the water, yeah, they drown. So it's really annoying. So since I had all but one rabbit dive, I had to get another rabbit, drag it back up there. It was good. It was fine, but it was a real pain in the neck. So I was doing that a little bit yesterday. Just I needed some chill Minecraft time. That seemed like a reasonable thing. Okay. All right, so let's get some of this floating around that way. And some of this up there. And some of this up there. Okay. Cool. And let's now see what... Where do I no longer need torches? Okay. Because, yeah, if I could get most of the light here through lamps and stuff, that would be great. I think this one... Yeah, I'm going to put this one right over here. Actually, probably right where that torch is, now that I think about it. And which way do I want this guy to go? I don't think it'll make a whole lot of difference, so we'll go this way. All right. Okay, I've got plenty of light coming across here. Hi. How are you? Yeah. All right. And... Nand? Apparently I'm going with a not and gate here, so yeah, that's just how light works. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a hill here. Yeah, I think let's take this right about here. Now, which way do I want this to shine? I think I'm going to go sideways, or which way is sideways? We go parallel with the building to some extent here, you know? All right, so we've got lots of light. The lanterns, I think, I want to say they're one notch brighter than the torches are. All right, and said I'm not thrilled with the torches on the roofs, but we'll go with them. Now, having the grass up there sort of hides them a little bit, but I don't want to go through and do all of the grass path to make the roofs not spawnable. And if I put like pressure plates or anything on there, it's going to ruin the aesthetic of having grass turf roofs. So you know, torches it is. All right, so now definitely need to put a little bit this way. Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, let's go and put this one right here. Now, I should be being more methodical about, oh yes, I need light here. So I'm going to put lanterns here to spread the light and love. Yeah, no. That involves thinking, and I'm just not into that today, so. Heck, I'm not into that most days. That's just... Alright. I probably should put another lamp over here. So yeah, let's do this right here. Okay, let's maybe put all of the lampposts on the lamped. Okay. You know, sometimes I've got words. And I even use them on occasion. Alright, so that's going to go there. I think this one... Yeah, that torch is sort of important. But what if I were to... That one maybe I'll mount on the side of the building. That one's sort of hidden by the grass, but works... Actually, I think works partly because of that. Still casts plenty of light, but then you've got all this good stuff going on here. All right, do I want another... So I've got that lamp. Actually, as I'm... You know... No, I'll leave it. I can... Now, maybe what I can do is if I... Yeah, unfortunately, it's just too far. Okay. So, I guess I could put another lamppost over here, but... Or I could slide this one over. That's alright. Well, we'll stick with that. Let's throw another lamp over here. This one is going to go... do I want to put it on this side or this side? I think I'm going to put it over on this side. Once again with the, hey, let's try putting the fences in the right place. Because that's important. You know, pro strats. You want to be a pro Minecrafter? Put the blocks in the right place. Right? That's all it is, really. You know, you want to look at the epic pro strats. You put the blocks in the right place. All right. Well, now that's got enough light. All right. So now, got a couple of lamps going on this way. So I think these were the natural ones that were already there. So kind of stick with that. Now this guy, this house is somewhat wealthier, right? It's my house. So, you know, I think maybe let's go with some acacia. Oops. You know what's really cool? Actually crafting all of the blocks that you want. There we go. And let's see, acacia fence. All right. That's enough to be getting started with anyway. Right, so we've got the sort of orange door frame thing. What I'm going to do is let's take some fence coming up this way. And the same on this side. All right, I think let's go... Actually, because of this porch, let's go up one higher. Okay. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to actually send those out in a different direction, but... Oh, well, that's apparently too dark. Okay. Or do I want to... I could just go this way. Do that whole spiel, except it's still too dark over there. There. That solves that problem. Not entirely sure I like the direction these lamps are going. I mean, they're okay, but they're not bad. It's just I'm sort of thinking I want to send them out in a slightly different direction. So can't hang a torch from that one. Or a torch, a lamp, lantern, a thing. I'm sorry, a thing will not hang there. Okay, I think. Are we good? Except for this back spot here. Yeah, that's going to add enough light, I think, to this whole back area, so it's not spawnable for light levels. Okay. Cool. So the sheep are going to have enough rights? No, enough light to read by. Okay, so now this area being the dark and forbidding place that it is. Let's see. I'll put one right there. Okay. That's mostly okay. If I count it from this way, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go with that. Okay, so that gives me enough light over here. I may want to move that over, but we'll go with it. And night is falling, which is great. It's a great time to take a look and see. Okay, what's dark? Well, lots of things. Yeah, so it's looking a little bit better just as a town with fewer torches around. Obviously, there's some. This is going to be a darker area because of, well, stuff. Because of reasons. Okay. Got plenty of light there. And I know I've got plenty of light. I went around and lit this whole place up last time, so I'm not worried about that. It's just a matter of making sure that, what does it look like at night? And frankly, the torches all over everything are not ideal. But I think what I can do... Now, I could always do the buried light source trick, right? You drop a... Oh. Dark. Okay. That's a bad thing. Kick this guy out of my bed. There you go. Now you can sleep. It's all good. I know, I kept you up half the night. It's okay. The catch is... I don't necessarily want the lights to be bright enough to melt all the snow. I mean, that's why these stupid snowmen are wandering all over the place. Right? Because this is snowy tundra. You can see it up there in the corner. Okay, it's in that corner, but still, snowy tundra. Should be snowy inside the compound. But, okay, so this is This isn't too bad, I think. All right, so other than the random torches everywhere, which are sort of annoying, but can't always get away from it, I do want to come up here. So this house is super overgrown, which is the idea. I do want to throw in a little bit of grass path. Give it that sort of... Okay, that was the wrong way to do that. Okay. Sorry. I have destroyed half your roof. For that, I deeply apologize. Okay, so I guess I have to wait for that to grow back before I put grass on it. Okay, light levelers are still good. All right, so I'm going to just put a little bit of grass up that way. You know, just give it a few places where it's just sort of, you can see it's sort of old. Maybe this was the first longhouse that they built. The turf has really grown up on it. You know, you can take whatever backstory you want to give to it. Okay, let's just give it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of extra texture, a little bit of, you know, holes in the roof, which I hadn't really thought of, but that's an interesting thing that happens when you do that. Because, of course, grass path blocks are not full blocks, which is really important sometimes. If you're building some redstone things, you need something that's not a full block. Grass path can be your friend. Okay, so yeah, you don't need to do too much. Just enough to give it some, yeah, maybe some up top. I think I do want to throw a little bit right up here. So just enough to give it a little bit of flavor. Okay, let's bring some this way too, just for grins and giggles, as they say. Okay, I've got a little bit there. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Give it a little bit of space there. All right, let's run inside for a minute. Yeah, so there are a couple of spots. This building's a little bit drafty. Yeah. Now, I may want to come in here. Well, actually, I may not want to do anything, to be honest. I may just leave this building empty. Okay, so. Yeah, so we've got this nice building going there. Got a little stuff. A little action going on over here. Let's take maybe just a couple of these spots up here. We'll throw a little bit of grass path just to give it a little bit of, again, the same sort of texture and just there's a little bit of age going on here. This one I don't want to have any of the draftiness going on, so avoid that. But yeah, so I think this isn't too bad. You know, just the path up here is really just to have a little bit of extra texture on it. Little touch of extra color here and there. Not that a lot of people are going to be seeing the roofs as they walk around on the ground, but for those of us with superpowers, you know, totally get up here and see them, right? Oh, I need to, let's see. put a little bit of grass path up here too, just on this building too. So this is more of just a, hey, it's worn in places, not people are always walking up and down this building, which is typically not something you're looking for, right? Oh, yes, of course. I have all the people walking up and down my building. That's just how this works. Okay, so. Got that. The snowmen have all decided to cluster over here today. Whatever their pathfinding is, it's like the villagers. They like to go to their job sites. They like to hang around with each other. All of that stuff. Nah, these snowmen, they're just... I built them in 3 different areas of the village. They've all congregated over there. Okay. Alright, so I think the roads are doing okay. I'm going to take out this road. Right, there's just a little bit of stuff going on here that I really just don't want. So, just take that out, let that go to grass. Okay. I had originally thought that maybe I would have a stretch of road coming this way, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it as it is. And so I just have this sort of empty area, which is fine. Okay. That's definitely not how that's supposed to happen. Also, what's really cool is actually swapping out the block. There we go. Well, I was going to grass path it, which of course I can't do now because it's dirt. That's one of those things I'm really looking forward to in 1.17 is the ability to make dirt paths. So they're turning all of the grass path into dirt path and all of that good stuff. So you don't have to have the that silliness going on. It's like I can turn this back into path anytime I want to. All right, cool. So that's doing its thing. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll need to tear those out, of course. Yeah, this is doing all right. Got a couple of cats, so that's good. That is fabulous, and of course the silly trader llama. So I think when the guy spawned in, 1 llama was in here, 1 was out here, and now I just have a decorative llama. Sometimes it happens. It's like having decorative sheep. Okay, so yeah, so if you're walking around this way, oh, you would absolutely cut through here. So let's take a little bit of this out, and let's see. Let's go ahead and take the snow out. We're just going to run a little bit of path this way too. Okay, just because if you're walking over here from this sheep pen, you're not going to walk over here and around. No, you're going to cut through here. Okay, and then end up over on this lovely area. Yeah, you know it, I know it. We all know it. Okay. And do I have some... I do still have some coarse dirt. Awesome. Okay, so that's not where that goes. Apparently that's not where that grass path goes either. Alright, let's go see if there's a bed somewhere. Alright, well, there's a bed. Somebody in it, so I'll just kick him out like you do. Like you do. All right. Cool, cool. All right. So yeah, I think this is from the outside. This is pretty good. Let's get in here and mess up this path just a bit. Okay. Do I still have? Of course I do. A few spruce planks to throw in here as well, just to give this a little bit of extra character and stuff. And also apparently some light issues. When it was a path, it didn't matter. No, that's fine. It's totally fine. All right, so how's that? It's going okay. I think I want to throw a little bit more coarse dirt just around in a couple of these places just for, again, just for decorative reasons. Now, a lot of that's going to get covered up by snow. Right? The snowmen are going to wander by. It will actually snow. And that's fine. That is totally fine. All right, so we got some of that going on there. Let's come on down. Stop. Thank you. I do want to throw a little bit of coarse dirt up around this way just a bit. Just to break up that path a little bit, you know. All right, how are we coming over here? Looks like this is mostly okay. Of course, the snowmen have been here and have covered up a lot, but I think this is mostly all right. Let's drop a little bit of planks over here. I know that grammatically is a weird sentence, but it's fine. It works. Okay, I think I do want to ruin all of the snowman's hard work, man. He's just wandering around doing what I asked him to do. Make the place snowy. You know, what more could you ask from a snowman? You know, I said, hey, you guys wander around, add some snow in places, you know? And they did, and they're very good at that. And then I come dig it up, replace it with other stuff, you know? Okay, so we got some path going this way. Yeah, I think this is going to be just fine. I'm going to replace this grass block with coarse dirt, though. Okay, so yeah, this isn't bad at all. Okay, so basically we've got this nice little sheep pen, which I do need to get a few more decorative sheep to put in places, but it's all right. So we've got some roads going. The snowmen are starting to snow up the place again. And I think what I really want to do is just maybe start killing off one or two of those snowmen. Now that I've got I got enough snow, I think covering most of this should be okay. All right. Oh, and I need to put this bell up somewhere. Not that it's that important, I suppose, but I do kind of want it to to exist here. So the town center is right over here. And of course, they're all gathering around there because that's the farmland. That's where they're going to work, all that good stuff. And yep, all these dudes replacing the wheat with potatoes and vice versa. You know, they're just a little off. Okay, so let's come out here just to bring the town center maybe over here towards the door just a little bit. So let's do this. No, bad idea. Or at least it's part of an idea. I'm gonna put another lamppost up, which is fine, but I want to put it up sort of over here a little bit. Okay, because one, it's going to provide some more light. And then, so I'm just trying to decide if I want it up this way, if I want it facing, if I want to move it down. There are some advantages to doing both of those things. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and run this like that. Grab these lanterns. No, actually grab the lanterns. There we go. So those are going to go there. And then let's take this bell. And I was actually thinking I might hang it right there. Okay, so that's a little silly. Just a touch. And of course, I'm out of fence. That's fine. Fine. Everything is fine. For those of you who are questioning whether it's fine, yep, totally fine. Okay, so just go ahead and bring this way, and maybe I'll even... Oh, yes, come, admire your new bell. Oh, that's right, that was the other thing I was going to build. Because of reasons, I guess. Let's see, I need some stuff. All right, so let's do... How do I want to do this? Okay, so I have some spruce. So that's a nice little gathering place. What I'm going to do is... Let's see. How do I want to put this? I'm going to put in some stocks. Probably not entirely, kosher, but, we'll do it anyway. I thought about putting it by the bell, but it actually works a little bit better if there's, if you really can't get behind it, it looks a little bit better. So let's do it this way. Maybe I'll take this shed, or do I want to do... I mean, the Vikings, I don't think were totally into stocks. I think that was more of a European thing, but, sometimes you just go with what's funny. And this is one of those times. So it's just a matter of where do I want to put them. Ah, this might work. Okay, so the way this is going to work is it's going to be 3 blocks wide. Let's grab some spruce logs. I'm going to strip these, but okay, this guy's going to come out. So the log all goes across this way. Okay, the next thing I need is... See, they love the idea. Or maybe not. That looks like a debate. Okay, I need a bunch of things. Okay. Let's come back in here. Do I have... I think I've got the stuff I need to make an armor stand. Oh, and I need to go to the mall. Which, is totally a thing. Okay, so let's grab an armor stand. Okay, let's jump to the mall. Mall. Hello, mall. Well, you know what? I don't need these flowers. Let's just compost them. Alright, now I happen to have chests full of, like, dyed leather pants. I think I've got some over here. As I was trading up the leather worker, so get that going. Let's see. Do I want to use item frames? I think... I don't know. I think I'll try it both ways and see, but I know I've got item frames around here somewhere. Okay, fine. I don't have item frames. Or do I? Am I blind? Oh, look, more lanterns. Cool. Well, okay. Fine. I guess I'll craft some up. I've got... Jeez, I've got lanterns and stuff all over the place. Organization. Not something that's high on my list of things I typically do. You know, I'm just really bad about this whole organizing thing. All right. Fine. Where do I have item frames? The jungle. I think I've got some in the jungle. So let's go over here. Actually, I don't think I have item frames. I have leather in the jungle. Which is like item frames, just the IKEA version. Okay, so grab some of those. Oh, yeah. Spiders are hanging out here. You know, they're chill. Oh. Somebody left a golden chest plate because they were awesome. Hey, Creeper, you wanna come over here and be cool or something? Probably not. You know, it's a jungle. They don't want to be cool. Yep, this is actually a fun area. I kind of like this area too. It has its interesting points, and I have... This is the problem. You end up with too much garbage in your inventory. It's like, come on, up. There we go. Alright, so what do I have? Alright, that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to need probably... Actually, that would work. That'll work too. Let's craft a couple of item frames. Okay, that's 3, technically speaking, but I never learned to speak technical. Sometimes the jokes are funny, sometimes they're not. These are one of those times. Yeah. Oh, how's the honey doing? I'm not over here often, so I suppose this honey farm doesn't really produce much. Okay, anything else I need to do here? Just while I'm here, let's go see if these cows have grown up. Not yet. This is my leather farm. Oh, now they're starting to grow up. Cool, here they come. They're sprouting. Nice cows. Y'all grow up and... I'd actually kind of like to hit them with looting so I get more leather. But I think I hit them in multiple batches, so... Or bred them in multiple batches, that is. So we'll just cook them. It's fine. Totally fine. I like burger. All right. So, got that going. All right. So let's head back to the project. These guys, I think I figured out what I want to do for the floor here. I think I want to just put a couple of gold pressure plates in. Just for, just for decorative stuff. Okay, so now, so the item frame, which I probably should have put in before I put that in. Okay. Item frame, or the item frame, the armor stand. So armor stand's going there. Give it some pants and a shirt. No sock or no shoes because that would be too kind. Okay, and then let's do. Okay. All right, so if I'm going to put anybody in the stocks, it's going to be me. All right, that's a little far out there. You know, how long is my neck? Okay, so that's. I like the idea. It's just not quite what I'm looking for here. So let's see. Can I put a... No. All right. Then again, maybe I just don't worry about it. Also a possibility. You know? That's one of those things. Do I worry about it at all? Maybe not. Okay, since I don't have the armor stand mod that... Oh, someone like... Fairy Flora uses to such wonderful. Yeah, no. Okay, it's kind of weird taking an axe to my own face. I have to be honest with you. That's just a little strange. Okay, so that's going to go there. There's my head. And now I need some other things. Let's see. Do I have birch? I might have birch here. If not, I've got it in the... I think I've got some back in the workshop too. So it's... If not, I'll fly back to my storage. Let the... Yeah. Go get it from there. Again, organization is not something I've... Oh, actually, jungle buttons might work better, now that I think about it. So let's just make a couple jungle buttons. Alright, so... Thought about... I had a moment there. It's like, what if I were to set up some stocks in Santa's workshop? But that just seems really silly, so... Okay, how big are my hands? Which is why I brought the item frames, because... Okay, now, I have to admit, this would hurt. Because, you know, arms way out like that. Like, the head is sticking 3 feet out from the rest of the body, but... It's all good. We got it. Because why the heck not, right? I mean, at least I still get to wear my sunglasses. So I got that going for me anyway. Anyway, so I think this is pretty much the outside decorations. Okay, just as I'm whipping around. I was thinking I might put a little statue here or maybe build a gate or something, but I think for the most part, I'm just going to let that sit. Okay, so the next thing I need to do then is gather up so many of my resources here. I've got, my shulker boxes and things. I know they're portable. I should actually take advantage of that fact. I know. Portable shulker boxes? What is this world coming to? It's almost decadent. Yeah, seriously, for those of you who missed that period in Minecraft history where chests were not portable, if you weren't missing much. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all this stuff in here. Now, I suppose I could be using spruce slabs for that little section of floor rather than full planks, but, it's just whatever. Okay, so I'm going to just slap the bed down over here somewhere. And I do need to have a little bit of light, so here it actually does make sense to have torches on the walls. Or, perhaps some lanterns. Okay, just a little bit of interior decorating, which I am so bad at. Though this part is, you think this part would be easy? Oh, here, let's just put down all of the planks and call it a day. And you'd be right. This actually is really easy. Okay, now where things are going to get fun is right here around the portal. And this, I'm almost certainly going to have to do some form of, something with this portal. I don't know quite what, but there's a definite something that is going to have to happen here. Okay, am I okay light-wise for the moment? Yes. So if I'm in here, can I jump out? Yes. All right, so maybe not. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's get my tool chest out. Partly so I can put the shears away, and partly so that I can get out my lighter. Remember me looking in the toolbox for shears and not finding them? All right. Got them. They're fine. So there we go. Got some light going on there now, which is plus. There are a couple of those little hacks that I like on this server. Okay, hacks is a strong word. They're the Vanilla Tweaks package, or they're I forgot what the other package we've got on here that's got a number of those little quality of life things that I like. Just it's like, oh yeah, we can totally have some fun here. So let's go ahead and hang some torches off this guy. Or torches, lanterns. Yeah, I think I want to move this portal up one block. It doesn't necessarily need to go up much higher than that, but definitely needs to be up higher. All right. Well, then. Still have the lighter on me. Well, it's in the ender chest. I can get it. Okay. And come on. You can do it. You got the efficiencies going. There it goes. Now the fun is going to come in. This should work just fine. It's when I light it up again. This should, emphasis on should, just reconnect to my blaze farm and everything will be fine. Right? That's okay. So turns out obsidian and spruce, not the same blocks. Okay, just one of those things I've picked up over the years, you know. Again, pro strats, they're not the same, and that's okay. All right, 2, 3. All right, so now this had better link up. Otherwise, I'm going to be slightly disappointed. Now, it's in the same... Okay, yep, it totally did. And there's a villager in here, apparently. Cool. Now, let's make sure it works in the other direction. Always important to test that. Yes, okay, cool. It's good. It works both ways. That's what I'm looking for in a portal. Does it work in both directions? Yes. Awesome. All right, so now let's take some of these now. And I'm kind of thinking that I actually want to do a little bit of decorating around this portal. So let's take some cobblestone. Do I have... I've got a little bit of... That's wool. Smooth stone. And apparently a spider. Cool. Alright, so let's take a little bit of cobblestone around the outside of this. Now, I may want to... Let's just start with the cobblestone, okay? I'm going to go really, really basic right here for a minute. Also means I'm going to take those little wingdings out, but nobody liked wingdings anyway. It was a bad font. Okay, so let's take that out for the moment. All right, and just for my own safety, and for that of the team, which there isn't a team, but, you know, still. All right, so now I want to come up here. Well, I do want to put some stuff around, but let's take some spruce stairs here. And let's go like that. Maybe? I can't say I'm particularly thrilled with this, but I'm gonna keep playing. Let's well, just keep playing, I guess. What I want is some other sideways stairs. Okay, that's facing the wrong direction. You know, like you do. You put the stairs in the wrong way the first time. You know, it happens to everybody. That's kind of cool. Though, I might want to use a slightly different wood there. Okay. Or more to the point, AK, let's grab some acacia. Got jungle. I don't have acacia. Ah. Well, it's because I turned it all into sticks. Which, in hindsight, was probably a mistake. But, hindsight being what it is, and I don't know, I don't think I'd want to spend that much time looking at my hind, so... some of you might not quite feel that way, but, you know, I don't particularly think spending a lot of time looking at my hind is the way to go. So, yeah. The different color is good. Whether I actually want to stick with the acacia is a different question, but I like the different color there. All right, so let's go ahead. Continue this. Continue this around this way. You know, those spiders are annoying. Let's go do something about them. Hello, spiders. Yeah, see, they're just over here chilling. Which, given that it's cold out, you know, I understand that. And if I set them on fire, it's somewhat less chill. But that's just the nature of fire. It's not my fault. I kept them warm. Alright, so that's going in there like that. Ooh, what if I were to slap a... Maybe not the wood? Okay, but what if I took a sneeze? Oh, take a sneeze. Do you want to sneeze on someone? Oh, that's a federal crime. Get them all the COVID juice. That's no use. I can't come up with rhymes. Okay, so oh yeah, this is kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's sort of interesting. Okay, all right, I can go with this. And it's cobblestone because it's old-fashioned tech. That's why. No other reason. It's not because I'm lazy and don't want to go get another type of... That's some stripped. Yes, okay. So let's grab the strips. And let's take out those, perhaps. And let's see what happens if I put in the stripped logs. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. I mean, I'm using spruce for the floor, so... Though this town's right near a spruce forest, so they'd have a lot of spruce. Okay, so that kind of makes sense, right? Sure it does. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I not have spruce logs? I might have to go take advantage of said spruce forest. Alright, well, I've got stripped spruce wood. That'll be fine. There, see? Can't tell the difference. Alright, so let's take some spruce slabs. I was just looking to see if I had some. And crafting tables are always the place you go to look to see if you have resources in your inventory. You know, it's just how that works. Actually, let's take some of these stairs. I may have to go get some more stairs. Let's grab the actual spruce stairs. That's a thing I can do. Oh, yes. I think I've got some fun stuff to happen here. All right, so now I can come in with the lanterns. And where did I put the rest of those stairs? There they are. Okay, cool. All right. yeah. Go with this. So, basically just giving this place wings, I guess. It's like Red Bull, but more Viking. Okay, so cool. So, do this on this side as well. Run this across there like that. And let's throw a slab down. Put a slab there. Maybe stairs would be better. Okay. Yeah, stairs are definitely better. Okay, so put a couple of stairs there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is getting there. All right. And now okay, cool. And I think what I want to do, I don't know that I have any on me. But I want to go get some. I want to get some chains. Yeah, so let's jump to the Nether for a minute. I know I have chains. Actually, I may not have chains, but I've got no inventory space. What is wrong with me, man? All right, so I don't need the hoe. I'm not gonna need the dirt here for a little bit. Yeah, maybe you want the jungle wood. Great. Back to the Nether. Let's try this again. Okay. All right, now I definitely need some of these to become ingots because that's just how chains work. And now, chains are annoyingly expensive. Okay, just saying. I don't know. The rest of you are you kind of with me on this? Chains should be cheaper. No, I will beat you to the bed. Gotcha. All right, so let's see. Let's take a couple of these chains now. All right, so he's going there now. Oops. Okay, this chain just looks really uncomfortable, so I'm going to move this up here that way. Now, I suppose what I could have put in front of this instead of the fence might have been some end rods, but I think I'll go with that. All right, so now, that water was tasting a little weird. Okay, you're not supposed to be coming out of the portals, guys. You know. I know you're zombies, but still. Okay, that kind of works. That gives you that whole little Viking wing thing. Cool. All right, now I seem to recall not asking you to the party. Cool. Sometimes you just gotta tell people they're not invited. You know, it's a little bit rough, but sometimes you just gotta go there. All right. So that's a nice little portal. You know, got a sort of a Viking theme going. Okay, cool. Well, I'll go with that. So in the meantime, now let's go ahead and get the rest of these planks down. Which again, it's probably foolish to be using full planks and not slabs, but that is what it is. I mean, it's certainly more expensive. But, yeah, whatever. Spruce is cheap. Plus, I may be doing some other things here, which I don't know for sure. Honestly, this is only one of like 2 of the houses I'm going to be decorating in this, the internals of this village, so. Okay, let's try this again, but this time with the blocks in the right place. Okay. No. That's just, okay, let's see. I think I've got more spruce logs hanging out over here. Well, some stripped ones. Well, that is definitely stripped wood and not logs. And I suppose I could go... Actually, I might have some back here. Because this was my... these were all the resources I used when I was building the jungle. When I was building this place in the first place. But that's about it, huh? Alright, well... That's fine. I'll go and fill these in and then probably have to go back and get some more. Get some more blocks. So I was thinking a little bit, too, about what would my next project be? Now, it's a little bit early to be thinking about that, but every once in a while, your mind goes to weird places when you should be thinking about other things. It's like, I want to build something next, and I'm kind of thinking I want to do a little bit larger build, like a larger castle or something along those lines, All right, so let's go see what I've got in storage first before I go out and farm more resources. Oh yeah, my frames disappeared. It happens when the storage system is on, unfortunately. Oh, actually, it's just okay. There's a problem to doing it that way. Okay, that's right. When it's on, it ends up just being a problem. Okay, that should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, so let's now place the rest of these planks. I suppose I could have taken those logs too, but this works. It does. It's totally fine. Now the plan is, obviously, to put the floor in. Now, as I was looking at floor plans and stuff, it's like, all right, what were Viking longhouses like? They were sort of almost, well, they were communal living areas, right? And you kind of did all of your living in that area. Okay, so, and often, like in the back end of it, you'd have even some of your animals, like your sheep and stuff would be back here. So I am going to be grabbing a couple of decorative sheep, I think. Putting them back here. And then they'd often have, like, a loom would be inside, where you'd have whoever was there. Historically, I think it was the women of the house would be on the loom working the other stuff, making fabric and things like that. You'd have rows of beds and things, benches and workbenches and chests, which would then double as seating, right, all around the outside and such too. Now, I've seen a number of designs. Some had a fire pit in the middle. Some had other things. It was... It's not like they were uniform, you know? Certainly, they all would have had a nether portal in them. You know, because that's just how that works, right? I almost feel like there should be a little something down here. And up here. I don't know. If I did something, it would have to be item frames and paintings, and I don't know that I want to go like that. That would just be weird. And you can't put carpet on the ceiling, so... Especially since that's the underside of a slab, so... Of a top slab, even, so... Yeah, well, so we'll leave it. In any case, it's a fun portal. Now, if I got... Oh, don't start getting creative. No, you start getting creative, and now you have to make changes to everything. I was just thinking, well, you know, it'd be kind of fun. Would be to maybe put a cage on top of this and put a blaze in it. Oh, who was I watching doing that the other day? I don't remember, but it was somebody, and they were totally, man. Was it Littlest Teapot or whatever? I don't know. I don't. And it's. But yeah, putting a. I'm gonna make myself do that, aren't I? Because the blaze portal is right on the other side of this. Right? You come through here. And aside from all of the carpet, there's the blaze spawner. And I'd have to set up some rails and some other stuff to get the stupid thing in there. Do it. Do we want to do it? Maybe some other time. Okay, so I happen to have... Actually, I just killed spiders. I have string. That's awesome. So let's get over here. Let's craft up a couple of looms. In this case, 3, because that seems like a reasonable number of looms. And I think what I want to do is... Hi, how are you? Oh, you only like me for my bed. You know, I guess that's... But I guess it's good to be liked for something, right? It just likes me for my body. Yeah. Got that epic dad bod going on, you know. It's a thing. All right, so I'm gonna put the looms here. Now, and let's take a couple of lanterns, because I've got them and because I can. Let's swap them in here. And then what I want to do is let's go into... Oh, actually, I've got some light gray wool. This will be even better. Let's make some light gray banners. And what I'm going to do is, let's see, I can hang them there. So, well, that almost looks like chairs. Maybe not. I want to see the... I like seeing the banner there, as it's like coming out of the loom. But let's hang them up a little bit high. All right, chat. What do you think? Do I hang them up higher, or do I put them lower? There's a hitbox here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so that's... I don't know. I don't. Grr and guessing and what does heck? What does heck? Okay, sure. That's a word I said. Um. All right. Well, I'm not. I don't know. I'm being indecisive. It's one of those days. Do you have those days where you're just indecisive? Yeah, this is one of those days for me. I'm just. Yep, I was sitting down yesterday. Actually, it was earlier this week. I was trying to set up a file server for my MP3s to help my daughters so they can load them up on their players and stuff. And, I definitely wanted to be higher. They could, if they were white, that might be better. Anyway, so I was getting that set up, and I was hoping to use my router's built-in features. Unfortunately, my router is dumb. Okay. I really thinking I need Silk Touch shears, or not Silk Touch, Fortune? Looting shears? I don't know. Anyway, so I was looking at those, and it's like gray. Let's go with white. Thanks. And unfortunately, it doesn't work well because the built-in file server sucks. Okay, yeah, I think the white might be better. It fits what's happening on the loom. Yeah, so the file server only uses a really old version of the SMB protocol, which isn't great. Actually, maybe I'll just... Oh, even better. Let's... Yeah, okay. So that goes there. Let's take this off. I'm going to do this in a different order, I think. If I can put that there, and then that one there. Yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, I like that. I like it a lot. So I was trying to get that all set up. Unfortunately, it just didn't work. It's an old protocol. It was really stupid. So it's like, all right, fine. So I grabbed a Raspberry Pi. I got to start building a new file server on a Raspberry Pi, which is kind of interesting, kind of fun. I could sort of get down with that, but really, I didn't want to have to spend that time. I have other things going on in my life, like Minecraft, and the naked sheep just seems so sad, especially in and amongst all this winter that's going on here. Right, we got. I just need one more wool. Come on. There's plenty of grass here. Make like Michael Jackson and eat it. Or actually, it's Weird Al Yankovic and eat it. Michael Jackson did other things we don't want to talk about. Come on, man. You can do it. There's grass here. Absolutely. Eat the grass. Eat the grass. Ziggy, 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 zass? I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and wait. We're going to sit here and watch sheep grow. Because that is exciting. Come on, sheep. You can do it. You can grow. Give us all the wool. Yeah, you're derpy too. I don't know. It's just silly. So file server was being a thing, or is going to be a thing in my life. Now, admittedly, it is kind of fun to play around with the Raspberry Pis and stuff, but this is an older Pi. I got it super cheap, so not that a Raspberry Pi is super expensive to begin with, but it is what it is. Okay, come on, man. Grow, baby, grow. I might need to just put a little more dirt in there just to give them more cheapiness. Food sources. Look, that's grass. You can eat it. It's delicious. Do eat. Okay, fine. They don't want to. They're just mean. Anyway, okay, so let's see what else we got going on here. Did the other snowmen despawn? They might have. Oh no, that one's over there chilling, looking at it. All the snow that it doesn't get to play with. That one's there. Check it. Ah, haha. Gotcha. Oh, and he only gave me one. Well, it's enough. One is enough, I guess. So, all right. Boom. That looks a lot better. It really needed the second banner that goes down um, into the looms there. Okay, that really was what was needed. Now, the bed is good. So what they often had on the inside of these buildings were box beds for the elderly, or at least the older members of the family. Maybe it was the parents, maybe it was grandma. I don't remember. I didn't read that closely. It just said box beds for the older people, which is fine. I can do that. So I was trying to decide how I wanted to set those up, and maybe what I want to do is maybe I want to do that with spruce doors, spruce trap doors, and that type of thing. Okay, so let us begin. Perhaps by clicking on the things that are correct. Okay, so that's a lot of trapdoors, but that's fine. So let's see. I'm going to put the first one right about here. Now, yes, I am putting a door in. I'm going to put a second bed in here in a minute, but typically the way these things worked, or at least from the stuff I saw, is they'd have a couple of these beds back to back, or something along those lines. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and then this guy's going to come in right there. Cool. Now, admittedly, I think I've just made a bathtub, which, happens on occasion. Sometimes you just need a bathtub. It's not full of water or anything. It's really just a trough. Okay, what do I have in the way of beds back here? I do have one other white bed. Most of them are different colors. If only I decided just to come here and get wool. That would have made sense, Did I? No. That's silly talk. Do I have some other trapdoors here? Oh, actually, I moved all of that to storage. It's something I want to. I've been trying to do is move all of my stuff from here to storage and all that good stuff. So it's a thing. I'll figure it out eventually. All right. In the meantime, I still have this one other bed, so it'll go here. All right, so there's those beds. I think I've now just prompted the birth of another villager. All right, so the next thing they would have would be benches and things, right? Stuff that people would be sitting on, sleeping on eventually, right? Those types of things. Right, so they would have, something along those lines coming back this way. All right, so let's see. How do I want to do that? Now, I could do the good old-fashioned trapdoor bench. Right. Now, these were... Okay. Now, those were definitely a thing. They have work tables and stuff sort of like that. Actually, hey, Wolven, how's it going? I love that creeper gif. It's fun. It's actually... I do want to set this up, but I want to do it on the other side of the room. So let's come over here, and I'm going to set these up against the wall. I think maybe... yeah, I think maybe starting about here. Ah, awesome. Glad things are well. And those are in the wrong spot. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, so run these across like this. All right, so we've got a little table there. Next thing I want to do is let's meander over here. And I want to make up a number of benches. Or, well, benches. Chests, but benches. Oh, trying to understand. Yeah, plugins can get really funky. All right, so let's do... I think one there and one there. These chests are... They're chests. They're decorative. But the way the Vikings would often use them is they'd have their chests and they would be... they'd also be seating and all of that stuff too. So maybe what I want to do... Maybe I want to make it a little bit less tidy. Okay. Maybe this one was kind of slid out this way, away from this bench here a little bit. Okay, and this was a wealthier home, so just plus because it's got the portal. These guys were rolling in it, and I mean the portal, not money. They could roll in money too, but they were totally rolling through the portal. All right, so we got a little table going on here. We've got some... Oh! I didn't bring any wool with me. That seems like a silly thing to have forgotten. All right, sheep. Okay. See, this is what I'm looking for. Productive sheep. All right, so what I want to do is I want to just want to put a little bit of wool, maybe piled up on the side here, just as, this is the stack they're working from. All right, that kind of makes sense. Sure, it probably does. Okay. All right, so we've got a little bench going on here. Oh, I want to get... Of course, I just used the jungle. Did I bring jungle wood with me here? I didn't, because that makes sense. I want to throw in a couple of decorative sheep here, so I need a place to put them. Also need to run some logs along the roof to help, help support this stupid thing, right? I'm not sure it could be a freestanding roof, but that's just not how these things usually happen, so. Also, I don't remember. It's been a while. I was looking at the insides. They showed, oh, here's what the longhouses looked inside. What they looked like inside. It's what I get trying to not say like so much. I just leave it out of sentences completely. It's not relevant. Nobody uses the word like. Okay. Sure. Because, yeah, a little bit of A little bit of log beamage would probably be a good thing here. Alright, so I've got some acacia fence. I guess I could use the acacia. This one, that's not too bad. I probably still have a bunch of jungle. You know what? Let's take a look back at Santa's workshop. Do I still have some jungle? I've got more acacia. All of the acacia. Ah. Well, I have, yeah, some. Cool. Turn that. Put that back. Craft a couple of fences. Like you do. Cool. Do I have... I think I already determined that I'm lacking in spruce logs over here, so... Okay. Just double check. You know, I was really bad about, staying organized. I should try doing that more often. Alright, so let's take this acacia fence. And I'm going to run this fence along. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I do want to take, I think, some jungle planks. Or not jungle planks, jungle slabs. These guys. And I want to run them along as sort of low benches over here. Now, these would be what they were using for, they'd use them for seating, they'd use it for sleeping. Okay, just as, just whatever they've got going on, right? And let's go ahead and put hang some lanterns up here, just to sort of get away from the torches in this building as much as I can. Might still have some torches around too, but like that one could probably go. Oops. Okay. Yeah, light levels are good. Okay. Yeah, I was sitting over here kind of debating to myself, do I want to go ahead and bring the decorative sheep in? And I'm not sure I want to go that far, to be honest. You know, it's one thing to say, yep, they had sheep inside. Do I actually want to do that? I don't see any reason not to. Plus, it's less I have to decorate. So, which has as much to recommend it as anything else. So, all right. So let's go ahead and just run these across this way. And I do need a gate. I know, it seems silly, right? You want a way to get the sheep into the pen? I know, that's just crazy talk. Alright, I guess I can turn the light levels off for the moment. Alright. Oh, actually that might be an interesting idea too. Would be to maybe separate this into a couple of fences here. So or a couple of pens. Let's take that one out. All right, and let's take this one out right there. Okay. Boom. And I have to craft one more gate, which is perfectly fine. That's why I have the crafting table. And that's why I have sticks. Sticks and stones will craft my bones? No, that's not right. There we go. There we go. Now, do I have wool in here already? Or wool. Wheat. Wheat's like wool, except different. Alright, cool. Oh, it's getting dark outside, but that's okay. It's never too dark to breed sheep. Okay. Y'all enjoy. Make more sheep. Okay. You guys... Alright, fine. I'll take this one. I immediately separate it from its family. And, I'll just bring it in over here. Okay. Congratulations. You are the first of the decorative sheep. You, are gonna be celebrating in style. And they may or may not choose to eat you later. But that's really somebody else's problem. Namely yours. Sorry, sheep, but that's just the way it is. Alright. Yep, I know it's a different material. That's okay. Go ahead and just do it this way. Alright. So now, that's gives me plenty of light. Cool, cool. Hey, you must have lamb chops. That's right. Ooh. Ooh. This is... I need to go get some leaves. Because this almost looks a little bit like the world tree. That's how that works. Okay. Bed. There's a bed here somewhere. Right, because you're looking at, Alright, so do I doubt I have leaves here. So... But I do have shears. And I know where there's a spruce forest, so... That's cool, I guess. And my nose itches. I don't know why my nose itches, but it's one of those things. It's just... It happened. You can't eat torches. Despite my best efforts, torches are not a thing that I can eat. Alright. You can... Oh, so where's my axe? It's in my hand. Right there. Alright, so let's get... let's fly up here. Come fly with me. Fly, come fly away. Of course, I do have a silk touch hoe, but I guess it doesn't really make that much difference. These come off fast enough. I've now confused the plugin. The tree gravity plugin is great until it forgets that, hey, this isn't actually a tree. Okay. Alright, that should be more than enough. Do I want to get any more logs? Yeah, I could, but I'm okay with what I've got for... no. I'm here. Might as well get some, because I can. Why did you cut down this forest? Well, I could, and Captain Planet wasn't around to stop me, so... Ow! Okay, now that just wasn't nice. Okay, I mean, seriously. There's, all things that could have been. Nice was not one of them. Alright, so... Alright, hang on a sec. I'm gonna have to go free up a little space, because I want to pick up that head. Ugh. So slow. Let's throw some of this gray wool in here too. Just to, you know, they've got actually, I want to do that, but I want to put it on the other side. Which kind of makes sense, right? Sure, you keep your colors separate from your lights when you wash them. Okay. Here we go. Let's come back, grab that head. Eventually. Where is it? There it is. All right. I don't care about the slowness arrows. Awesome. All right, all right. Okay, I heard a spider. Guess it's underground or something. Okay, cool. So throw that in there. Take the stray's head. I don't know that I want to... I was thinking maybe I want to mount it on the portal. But that might be a little bit crazy. Perhaps. Are you full of the crazy? Honestly, the stray heads actually make some interesting, like, statue type heads, you know? That does look kind of cool, like, statuary type. Something to think about later. In the meantime, let's come over here. What's it? Yargrazil? I forgot. I'm not up on my Norse mythology. But, you know, set up the world tree up here, you know. Got, actually, I think I want to take off these branches here. Okay, right. These are good Thor-fearing people, you know. Yeah. I hate doing organic stuff. I'm so bad at it. All right. I guess that's sort of okay. Maybe make it a little bit wider coming along the outsides. Okay, now it's just triangles. You know, whoever's... Ow! Who put that fire there? What a silly place to put fire in the middle of the room. Okay, you know, that's the thing. Okay, cool. So, yeah, got a decorative tree. Yeah, why not? Again, sometimes you just need decorative trees. Alright, so... Alright, so we got that going. I kind of feel like I need one more thing. Actually, I need two more things. I need to set this up as a little bit better workstation for a mason or, you know, whichever Viking villager decides to come over here. And then, so I've got that going. I need to set up one other place over here. And I do need to get some more sheep. And maybe a little bit of something, a little something over here, you know. Grab some pigs, grab some cows. Cows are easy. I've got cows. Just have to breed them up. Wheel. Got options. Options are sometimes a problem. Alright, so let's go. Let's go grab some wheat. Got that derpy snowman. Does he have a goofy grin? Okay, so let's just go and plant all of this stuff. Okay, so that should be good. So we'll breed up a few cows and we'll breed up a few more sheep. Hi, cows. How are you? Pleased to be making more cows. That is how this works, please. I suppose I could have actually stayed over there and picked up that baby cow. Come here. One of you is lucky enough to leave. And it was you. Congratulations. You are now an indoor cow. You know, some people have indoor cats, which are great. Some people have, you know, indoor cows. I guess some people also have indoor pigs, but of course the cow may not be able to fit through the door. which is a problem with cows. Okay. Hang on, I want to pick that up. Okay, come on, cow. This way. We got this. We got this. You know, all of the stuff. Dude, nice hops, man. All right, come on through. That's right. That's right. Welcome to your new home. All right, now I just need to get a couple more sheep and all right. Awesome. All right, who's the first sheep out? We'll let Luck decide. Okay, this sheep is apparently named Luck. Okay, come on. Let's get you into your new happy home. Brought to you today by Sheep Pen. No. Y'all are gonna come this way. That's right. That's right. Okay, and you just stay right there. Awesome. There we go. Now I just need one more cow. Then if I want to do some more, I can do that. But and I think just because it seems like a thing to do. We'll just... All right, now this house just looks slightly more creepy, but it's all right. It's fine. Totally fine. What do I need another? Oh, cow. Of course, I've bred them recently enough. That's probably a problem. Yeah, that one's still too little. Anyway. Oh. Okay, so I guess we're going to go on the hunt for the legendary Arctic cow. Bed. Some communities lock their doors at night. Other people just bring them to bed with them. That's just how that works. Okay. I know you're out here somewhere, cows. I am coming for you. Okay, that's a pig and a cow. You know what? Maybe I'll bring them both. Here. Yep, you two. Come on. Y'all are coming with me. Okay, now, what did I say? I said you're coming with me. Here, come on, cow. All right. Now, the one problem I have here, you know, of one of many, is that I don't actually have a gate into this lovely town that I can open easily. Which, you know, it happens. Come on, gang. We got this. It's right to say that gate's just play and pretend. It doesn't actually exist. It's not really a door. All right. Come on in, guys. That's right. We got this. All right. So now the pig, I think I want to... Actually, I think... Yeah. Let's do it this way. You come out. Okay. Cool. Let you guys wander around for a minute. All right. Now, the pig comes in here. There we go. Now, you just stay there, okay? Oops. Except give me my lead. All right. You guys get to come with me. Actually, I don't know if I really want 3 cows in the house, but the new sitcom from on CBS, 3 Cows in the House. Brought to you by the same people who brought you Texas. Come on. Yeah, so it was hilarious. I was going up over Christmas to visit my dad. Actually closer to New Year's, but, you know, whatever. And we were driving up the highway. And I was looking out and said, you know, those are some really freaking hairy cows. And they were. They were really freaking hairy. It's like, what the heck? It's like winter coats and all that stuff, which is great. Come on. All right, come on, cows. Y'all are good. Y'all are great. And I was like, man, I have never seen cows that furry before. Yeah, they were yaks. You know, it happens. You know, you just get spontaneous yak. Apparently there was somebody up that road that raised yaks. Which, you know, it's cool. It's all about the yak breeders, you know? I hear yak meat is tasty. Not had any myself, but I've heard. Okay, so over here in the stocks. Yep. All right. Now I suppose I could go out trying to find one more pig, but you know, they've got their critters, you know. Now, they also have all of their cats, which is good. Vikings were all about the cats. Cats were wedding presents because Vikings were a refined people. All right, so we've got 3 sheep outside. I think that's good. Got a couple inside just for, again, they're decorative sheep. Same with the cows. Right. I said I'm not entirely sure I needed 3 cows. I might kill one. But you definitely have them in there for the milk and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so what do I want to do with this last area? So you had the loom. Typically, I do want to make this a little bit more cool. I suppose I could throw up a cauldron. That would be okay. You know, because you'd have your leather worker and stuff. I suppose I could do that. All right, let's whip out the ender chest. Yep, I'm going to need some more iron than I have. Okay. Wow, that was dumb. Hi, this is me being dumb. Okay, chest. I can spell chest. Okay, also, let's try doing other things that are useful. Okay. So step 1, those extras are going in there. Step 2, those blocks can go back there. Oh, man. Okay, so let's get over here, craft a cauldron. All that just to get a cauldron. Way too much effort. I need lazy cauldrons here. You know, that's just how this goes. All right, and I do need... I'll go get some water, too, to put in this bucket. All right, so we've got a cauldron. And let's put... maybe I'll put some barrels along the sides of this, too. But let me get some water first before I get the barrels. Okay, there's a very convenient, you know, lake here, which is in fact partially frozen. But you know, sometimes you just you go with it. Okay, so that's going there. Now I want to take. A little bit and grab a barrel. Oh yeah, everybody's going to live in this house, right? I'm going to have fishermen in here. I'm going to have leather workers. I'm going to have all sorts of people. Okay. So we have a barrel here. And I kind of feel like I need a little bit of something on the around here too. Maybe I'll just put in a maybe I'll just put in a little slab. Do I have... other things, like trap doors. That's the word I'm looking for. The doors that are traps. So that would be no. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just craft up a couple. I still think trapdoors are way too expensive. You know, if I can get 3 regular doors out of 6 blocks, I should be able to get at least 3 trapdoors out of blocks. That seems a little bit low, but, you know, it's okay. I'll go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. So we got the looms going on there. We've got the leather worker there. Let's come over here. I want to set up a little bit better station of, you know, whatever. All right, so step 1, let's grab a furnace. Okay, and let's take this furnace right about here. Move this stone cutter right in there. Well, actually, maybe let's make a second furnace. Okay, so that'll go there like that. And let's see, I still have this fence. Awesome. Okay, we'll throw a little lantern in there like that. Now, do I have... I think I do. Yeah, oops. I thought I had some smooth stone, but maybe I used it. Okay, I didn't ask for your company. Okay, you know, we're just not... We're not that close, man. Alright, so... Let's see, did I... Nope, that's all slabs up there. I thought I had some more... Am I just blind here, guys? Am I just missing things, gang? What am I... I've got the one smooth stone there. Oh, you know what? I did drop them off. I turned one into an armor stand. It was a whole thing. Okay, cool. Well, let's... Oops, hey, let's type. Typing is cool. Alright. I want to take some of these. I want to grab... Oh, I don't have one here. Oh, that's okay. The crafting table will work. Let's just grab one set. Okay, go ahead and sleep. And then... Because I think I want to take these smooth stone slabs. I want to run them... They're kind of like this. And let's take a... I'm almost certain I've got a cobblestone wall over here. Okay. Yep, that's definitely an almost certain. Well, fine. Let's grab one. So the nice thing about the stone cutter is you don't have to set up all of them. Okay, nope, that's not good at all. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just not do it that way then. I was kind of hoping for a little bit different outcome. Something more along those lines. Okay. Let's see. Grab one. I'm going to grab 2 of those. Now, I suppose I could actually just take that all the way up to the ceiling. That would make a little bit of sense, I suppose. Alright, so let's grab 4 of those. Alright. Now, I'm going to do this. Take that out. Put that in there like that. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Now let's hop out here on the roof, which... Typically, they just had a smoke hole. They didn't really have chimneys, but... You know, fine. Yeah, that's stupid. That just does not look good. It breaks the theme. It's coming out. Yep, just like that. Okay, cool. All right. So from the inside, it looks a little cool. I'll let's take this out. Okay. Like I said, most of their cooking would have been over the fire there anyway, but sorry, that looks better. Okay. Nice. All right, so we've got that little dealy bob going there. Let's take this crafting table. I'm actually gonna move it and put it down over here by the... Yeah. Maybe I want to reverse that. Maybe I'll put the crafting table... Maybe I'll put it over here. And take this barrel and put it over there. Alright, cool. Now it would be fun to do here too, and I don't have... I was gonna say, I don't have an item frame. I have cows and I have sticks. Item frames are right there. I could go with that really fast. But throw an item frame with a little bit of leather just hanging in it. That might be okay. That might be good. Alright, cow. I'm sorry. You lost the... There was a debate amongst the other cows. Who is going to live? You lost, and I'm marginally sorry for you. Okay. Okay. Just throw in the leather. Cool. Let's see. Maybe I want... Let's take this, actually, and maybe put it up on the side. Okay. I don't know, gang. What do you think? It kind of works if you close your eyes and imagine real hard. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back over the... This is where my sense of symmetry is kicking in. All right. Cool. So we got some leather. We got the crafting station going on over here. We've got the loom, which is good. And then we've got all of this stuff. So, yeah. All right. So this is a nice little area of town. Okay. So how are we doing? Just after 10. Awesome. Okay, I think... Let's see if there's anything else I want to play with here. But I think this is about it. All right, we got our sheep going. Oh, I want to play with this here too. Let's see. So, I grab my... Oh, I'm just hanging these from the ceiling, so it doesn't really matter. Anyone can see, because there's plenty of light here for me. Okay, so we got that going, we got that going. That torch is completely superfluous. Yeah. Okay, and then take these guys out. Now, I might have an issue. Let's go ahead and clear those ender chests out. Or shulker boxes. It's almost the same thing, except for the hole that's not even close to being the same thing. Okay, put the toolbox back. All right. Awesome. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure on the whole they had lanterns type setup for the Vikings, but I think this is good. Just get a couple of these happy-go-lucky Vikings to move back in over here, and we should be fine. All right, so let's see. One of these has stuff on. Oh, I've got a smoker. That might be a good thing to throw in over there too. Also, I want to tear out a little bit here, just a little bit. Strike. So what I want to do is I want to come in and I want to replace a couple of these just with stripped wood. Basically, I just want to have a couple of fewer farmers in the village. All right, I mean, it makes sense. I hope. Okay, so come over here. I'm going to drop a smoker down right over here. Sure, this will be fine. Totally fine. I actually have to get the smoker out of the box, though. Yeah. Because it makes perfect sense. You get the leather, you smoke it, you smoke the meat. It's great. I think, actually, did I throw the hay in this shulker box, too? No, but I've got hay bales in this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a couple of hay bales. You know, just sort of back in the corners here a little bit. Okay, sheep, you're gonna have to move. Move your woolly behind. All right, just to give them a little bit of fodder, you know. And, you know, something to stand on. The cows will totally climb those hay bales. Cows are like that. You never can trust cows. Alright. So sure, we've got some of that going. We got that going. Got our portal. And I'm still desperately fighting the urge to pull a blaze in from the blaze farm. Bring it up here and lock it on top of the portal. You know, that's just... It would be cool, though. It would be so very cool. All right. Anyway, I think this is good. We've got plenty of light. You know, the longhouses were kind of Spartan, so yeah. Yep. All right, cool. Oh, hey, and night is falling again. So, great. Here. I'm going to have a quick nap. And we'll see what the rest of the farmers have done out here. But they should be... A couple of them should have defarmered. Yep. we've got the mason. Okay. Yeah, so I think there's only 2 composters, so at least one of those farmers should be losing their license here any minute now. And then they'll branch out and do, you know, other non-farmery things, but, you know, leather working and all sorts of stuff, so. Okay, but I think this is pretty good. I might want to kill off one or two of those iron golems just because I don't really need them now. Ah, excuse me. That burp was not quite what I had in mind. Not that I typically plan on, burping, but, it happens. All right. Let's see. Okay, Derpy Snowman. Time to kill a Derpy Snowman. Actually, what would be really fun is to collect the Derpy Snowman head. That would be fun, too. But... Alright, so I've got one. The other one's floating around somewhere. I think. Let's double check. So there's that one. Where's the other one? That around here somewhere. Because I want one just to sort of keep wandering around and adding some snow and stuff. Oh, there's the other one. Cool. Great. So that'll do it. So that one will run around as things sort of melt and don't and stuff. He'll keep things looking kind of snowy here within the village. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool, right? This is a fun little, Viking village we got ourselves going on here, I'm down. This is this a problem? Nope, not a problem. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna move that rail and just turn it into a subway. Some people are into Quiznos, but I think Subway is going to be the way to go here. Jimmy John's, as I've heard people rave about. I have a daughter working at a Jimmy John's. But I've never eaten there, since they don't actually have them around where I live, so. That's what happens. You live out in the middle of nowhere, some of your chain restaurant choices are somewhat limited. But we've got some amazing Mexican down here. Just a fabulous, fabulous Mexican. And it is delicious and wonderful. So, yeah. And I love some Mexican food. Okay, so they're doing their thing. We got the bell going on. Let's take a look. I want to see if the other villagers have decided to move into the longhouse. Yep. Okay. Shepherd doing that deal there. Okay. Now, probably had... Oh, yeah. And they're going in and out of the portal, like you do. In fact, actually, let me duck in here for a minute. Hi. Okay, so what I want to do, first off, is free up a little inventory space, because that makes sense. It's nice to actually have room. Okay. And I want to come down here. I don't really need, I don't need to go farming for Blaze. Yeah, fighting the urge. Put down rail and suck one of these Blazes back up and trap in the cage on top of the Viking portal. It just seems like an idea that I don't really need to implement today. Come on down. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. Just. Yeah. Occasionally they can reach me there. Alright. Want to get a little more? I guess I could. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm getting a little fuel for the furnaces and things that are in the longhouse. And this is totally the absolutely the place Vikings would go to get their fuel. Forget about coal, forget about charcoal and logs and stuff. Oh no, they'd absolutely be using blaze rods. Okay, come on down. Maybe I can get another blaze head. That would be fun too. Because a blaze head would be nice, you know. I've got one. It's up on my wall of death, but come on, guys. Yeah, go. Ow. That's a no. No, you don't do that. Silly. Of course, if they were blue, then you'd have, what, blue blazes, and that's probably a pun too far. That's probably fine. We'll let them despawn. Huh. That was a blaze going all sorts of dead. Probably on the wither roses out there, actually. I'm just going to take a quick run down this way. I really should put a ladder up here. Yeah, I only have 2 wither skulls. I kind of sort of want to let that fill up to the 18 and then fill the chests, but that's a lot of wither skulls just sitting around doing nothing, so I guess that's okay, but anyway. So there's the base one. Okay, so we'll just let's do this. Alright, so we'll throw a couple of blaze rods in there. Yeah, these are definitely high-tech Vikings, heating their furnaces, cooking with blaze rods. You know they're tough, you know. All right, cool. So yeah. Yep. So y'all are cool. Yep. Definitely got a couple of shepherds. Yeah, shepherds are good. I understand they make good pie. Or maybe they get made into good pie. I don't know. What do you think about, All right. So I might throw down another couple of beds in and around this area just to grab a couple more villagers. Because I think they're a little, yeah, they're short a bed or 2, but otherwise I think this is pretty good. So let me jump back here to the vault for a minute, where I have a chest full of beds. Just grab those gray beds. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll just slap another bed down here for you, and for me actually, because I feel like sleeping is a good thing. Okay, and then so I got that one. We got a couple of beds in there. I think I've got one in here too, but all right, so we'll just throw a couple of beds in there. Fabulous. All right, so that'll add like 2 more villagers here. I think that's enough. Okay, I don't need to go crazy over here. I've got a zillion villagers over there in the Santa's workshop. I don't need to have many here. I want enough that this village looks alive. And, because hey, you look tough and amazing, right? Sure. Okay, you know what? I don't need this bone meal. Let's just bone meal someplace out here, or here. There, bone meal some crops. That's useful. All right, sweet. So this is fun and exciting and thrilling and all of those adjectives and stuff. Okay, this definitely looks better from this side, but less cool from this side, I suppose. But again, since I don't have access to the armor stand mod, some people do, but I am not one of them. Yep, because it would be nice just to bend this armor stand so its neck is into the log, and then, there we go. But you make do with what you got. So, and that's what I got. So cool. I like it. I'm psyched, man. Got ourselves a nice little Viking village. And it does. It actually looks so much better than I thought it was going to. I didn't expect it to necessarily look bad, but yeah, it's. I was a little worried about it, but I think it turned out okay. I think it's gonna be okay. We got ourselves a couple of cows. Got ourselves a pig. Now, I suppose I'd go find another pig, but yeah, we're good. We're good. It's totally fine. We're absolutely good. Now, I'm half tempted, and I shouldn't be tempted because there's no reason for me to be tempted to turn that longhouse into a berry farm, right? Go grab a couple of foxes and just put a berry farm in there. I don't need it. There's zero reason for me to go make a berry farm. But that isn't necessarily going to stop me at some point. But at least the cat agrees that it's totally unnecessary. Don't you? Little Garfield cat over there. All right, cool. So, awesome. So let's do this. Let's grab my hammer, grab my shovel. All right. So, and now let me get this space dug for the subway. Ooh, subway. All right. So what I need now, first of all, is see how deep this river is. Okay, so we're looking at, what am I at, 59? 56 at the lowest. All right. Okay, so now I've got a problem because this just looks stupid. Which, happens on occasion. Here, I've got a water source over here. All right, so 56 is the highest I want that to go. Actually, like 55. If I go up to 56, I could, you know, put glass in or something and make it. All right. There we go. We've got ourselves some... got ourselves a river. Again. Cool. Now, hopefully that'll freeze up and everything will be lovely. So if it's 56 is the top, that means I'm going to want to go down to like 53. Centered around this area here. Okay, so somewhere down here. Okay, that's 53. Cool. All right, now I actually, it's the other side of this is how far do I have to go? Let's see. So this puts it out. All right, so now I'm looking at 8861. And actually, I can go and just take this down to 53 as well. 53. Cool. All right. Great. And, you know, it doesn't really matter which side I dig from, so we'll go this way. Oh, but you know what would be really nice to be able to do is gather up some of that, you know, iron at the very least. Okay, you know, I'm not quite as concerned about, like, the andesite and the other stuff, but I definitely want to pick up the iron when it shows up. The coal, too, is helpful, but... Okay, and I do want to maybe not have this be spawnable, so keep the light levels on until I get the tunnel done. Okay, go. Oops, that wasn't good. Well, I've now just thrown off the whole scheme. That's it. Chuck it in the bin. We're done. All right, let's see now. This one's got a little bit of space to it. Kinda. What do I want to throw in there? We'll throw some cobble in there, certainly. And I don't think... All right. And let's see. Do I have any sticks? I don't. Which is fine. Totally fine. All right. So that goes there like that. Let's keep chugging away. Okay. Definitely take that out too. Cool. Now, assuming my calculations are correct, which is always a little scary, I have no idea where I'm at. Okay. I should be coming up on this... Oh, right. Because I have no idea where I'm at. Okay. Well, that's less helpful. Okay, so where is this? This is at 1673... 8953. All right, so 1873 8953, which puts it right about here and over there. Okay. Clunk. All right, so all right, so that should be So definitely going this way a bit, you know, because that's just where things go. 1873, that puts it right about here. Which I wasn't very precise, so I could very well be just exactly where I want to be. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, so now I can just... it's going to be a little bit steep, but not huge. Actually, it doesn't even have to be that big a deal. I can just run the rail under the subway and just water elevator my way up here. Just tear out all of that redstone I spent all that crazy amount of time working on the other day. And yeah, just a couple of water elevators, subway my way right across over here. And yeah. Cool, yeah, this should work beautifully once I decide to get all of that stuff in there. So yeah, I like it. I like where this is, what this is doing. I also like all of the iron I'm getting. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference. I have an iron farm. Still, you know, you go with it. Okay, cool. So that's going to hop in there. So then what'll happen on this side... Oops, apparently I left a dark spot. Is coming around this way. Right, I've got the train station on the other side of that wall. Right, it's right in here. Right, this is where the book snore is getting set up. Right, so you race through here, cut through that wall, over into that hill, and then down into the subway, and it's wonderful. That's how that's going to work. Eventually. But I think probably not today. You know? That may be something I come in and do off camera just for brains. It's not super exciting, you know? But sweet. And that'll be nice. I'll have a fast way over to the Viking village. Throw in a couple of water elevators just to get up and... Whoa, now. That's right. I know it's cold out. You put on the extra warm sweater today. Yes, it's made of fire. You'll love it. Sure. If you're lucky, you'll step into this water and you'll die. Or freeze and... Didn't make it. Poor guy. All right. Sweet. Sweet. Yep. And this should all be nice. And it's a small enough community. I shouldn't have iron golems spawning. It's a small enough community. Where is everybody? Okay, there's that guy. Now, I'm hoping they're smart enough not to step into the fire. That might be putting a little too much faith in the villagers, but... Huh. Oh, that's the door he opened. Okay. The door... Sure. Okay. Yeah. Those are doors. That is what that is. Okay. Cool. Strange, but we'll go with it. Now, I have no clue where the rest of the villagers disappeared to. Well, there's that one. Well, they're around. I'm sure. They're totally fine. Awesome. Happy. Lovely villagers. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I've got a couple of minutes here. So what I want to do is I want to show you what I'm looking for, what I'm looking at for my next project. Okay. So here I am back at the mall, the Carrot Castle. it's definitely carroty. Anyway, so over this way, there's my raid farm. But right over this way a little bit, and it's a little bit. It's a bit of a hike or flight, depending on how you look at it. So there's the savannah. It's got a couple of villages right here next to it. It's got that one that I just flew over, and there's this one over here. Okay, and these are some nice villages. Okay, I'm not going to touch those villages, but I think what I want to do is I want to take this area between them. Right, you can kind of see that one there, and that one there, and I want to build sort of a big sandstone castle. Okay. Just this big sandstone and colors and glass and just this big freaking castle right here by this bay. It's a nice little bay, actually. Yeah, light it up, put some fortifications there. Oh yeah, great. Anyway, nice and safe. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. You know, basically tear out like this hill would go away. You know, and a lot of these trees, and just build up a big castle. Now, this is inspired partly by some stuff that my puppy Taylor is working on her channel, and some heck, I saw an ad for some game that my wife was on Facebook, and it had that same sort of tan building, lots of blues and purples and stuff. As I thought, you know, that would be a really cool castle to build up. So I think that's gonna be my next big project. I think over here is to set that up. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. It's gonna be. I don't know quite when. I don't know if I'm going to start it on the next stream or not, but it's definitely going to be interesting one way or another. All right. Cool. So let's. You did, in fact, hear Castle Wolven. I like castles. I mean, castles are. I have to struggle not to build castles, turn everything into a castle. Right. It's one of the reasons when I found this valley to settle in, I was looking at this hill over here. I thought, you know what? This would be a cool castle. Right? So I sort of turned this whole valley, got into, you know, a series of castles, sort of walled off. Yeah, go and just post it in the Minecraft section of the Discord. That's fine. That's what it's there for. Yep. So yeah, I've got all sorts of fun stuff here. You know, it's just castles and upon castles. This is a ruined castle, and you know, a theme park, because you got to have a theme park, you know, castle themed theme park, right? Well, you come through, and now you've got an obnoxiously pink house, and you've got this hotel, which is, you know, it's yeah, DDR going on over here. That's kind of what you know looking for, right? Anyway, it's crazy. I go nuts building castles. I have to fight hard not to build them because they're so awesome. So yeah, I think what else did I? Yeah, this whole area ended up just sort of weird. I like castles in mountains too. I don't know what, it's the dwarf in me, you know. So I'm a 6 foot tall dwarf, and I just like. I love the mountain biomes. It's one of the things I'm really excited for the Caves and Cliffs update with the new mountain generation, all that fun stuff. because, man, you build some freaking cool things, right? In fact, over here, let me jump back. This is, oops, no, not here. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's so awesome. And, oops, come on. Up, up. There we go. I suppose I could have just teleported to the raid. Now, I've got a raid portal right there, but right over here, so it's like right across the small stretch of ocean from where I'm looking at building this sandstone castle. Right, so you've got this lovely savanna going on over here, right? Well, right across this way, we've got ourselves a nice cold ocean, right? Cold oceans are fun. But check this action out. Now tell me, this does not beg for castles, right? Castle, medieval village, right? Just all up in this, right? This is just begs for it. You know, coming around this way, I mean, oh man, it is. This is there is nothing else. This just screams, I want castle. Right. So yeah, you get this nice little river that kind of snakes through a little bit. But yeah, it is. This is absolute castleage over here. So I might change my plans because I was thinking that sandstone. I was playing with colors last night, which was had me in bed later than I really wanted to be. But you look at this. There's just screams castle and medieval village, and look at this, right? You come across, you put a little bridge thing over here, some guardrails or something, and turn this like into wizard tower. Maybe here or on, some lighthouse type things. Maybe over there, over there. This is just amazing, right? You look at this and say, this is castle. So I might change my plans and come over here and just go good old fashioned castle-y goodness, right? Because look at this cliff, right? You've got this. You almost just want to replace this whole thing with castle, right? This whole mountain comes out. You build the castle. The castle walls take the place of this hill. Looking out over the ice flows and the. Oh man, it's just. I'm looking at this and my castle senses were tingling pretty hard, and you got to listen to the castle senses, man. That's just. You've got to. So yeah, there is so much potential, of course, and then it drops down into, your typical plains biome over here. But man, you build this sucker up. You could, bring castle wall from like these cliffs over this way. You can even run the. Oh man, yeah, a challenge exactly. Build some castle wall. Oh, I absolutely. See, I love building with the landscape. And so just building with this right over here, right? This waterfall. You take some castle wall, you take this, you extend some wall across here, right? Over towards that hill and that type of thing. You bring the waterfall through the wall down here to this area. Maybe even sculpt it out so it drains into the ocean. Ooh, yeah. This is. I love it. Yeah, it's this new castle builder. Yep. But. Oh, man. See, this would be. And an Enderman, It's great fun. But yeah, when you can see this cliff, right? This cliff is practically like the castle as it is, right? Oh, so just tying it all in, right? And this, I said this hill right here, right? It's question. The question is, do I want to tear out right where this stone starts coming up and replace that with stone walls and stone brick, all that good stuff? Oh, I might have to. I may. Oh man, that's opportunities are plentiful. I'll tell you. All right. Oops. You know, I keep doing that. Apparently, home, the E goes on the next word. That's just how that works. My problem is my castles, I tend to not do the inside, except this one, which ended up with a hockey rink because of reasons. I don't know what those reasons actually are at this point, but I had reasons. Oh man. All right. Anyway, it is getting on to be that time. Oh man. Yep. I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to jump over here to my storage too. So, all right. Well, that's definitely a thing. All right. I've talked myself into it. The castle is going over there. All of the sandstone is on hold. Castle's going over there. You've talked me into it. Oh man, oh man. Okay, sweet. So, anyway, I definitely want to thank you all for joining me today. It has been about that. It's been a great time. I'm happy to get that village all finished up and all that. Man, it has been cool. And why is my overlays are just being really floopy today? I don't know what's going on. In any case, I'm going to go head out looking to raid somebody here in just a minute, but I do want to thank all of you for joining me. Be sure to check out my socials at Music Free Gaming on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok also. Of course, join the Discord, all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, it has been all sorts of fun. So let's go see if there's anyone around who's up and streaming that I want to jump in on. Erwin's not bad, but she's not family friendly, so Brian on a PC could be fun. He's playing Ark. Let's see if there's anyone else who's around. I kind of like to just sort of keep going Minecrafty, but none of my team members are out there. Man, it is sort of dead out there. Now, there are a couple of streamers. I know Frog Queen tends to fire up around 11 or so. But so here in about 5 or 6 minutes, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and end it. If you want to, well, you know what? Actually, let's see what Brian's doing. I take that back. I mean, because he is playing Ark. Ark's a fun survival game. That's one I've toyed with, playing with a little bit. I picked it up. It was free, I think, and Epic had it in their game store for free at one point. So, of course, yeah, that's Ark. So let's yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go raid Brian. That'll be fun. And until next time, be excellent to each other, and set up stream again on Tuesday. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.